Hi everybody. I thought I would try something new and make a video for today's update. If nothing else, this may compel you to read my emails more regularly. So we'll see how this goes and make adjustments if we need to in the future. One thing I've learned is having worked through a few emergencies is that we cannot over-communicate. In addition to these updates, I encourage all of you to communicate with one another and with your work groups on a regular basis. With that said, I hope all of you and your families are in good health physically and emotionally, as these are challenging times on all fronts. We are enduring a crisis unlike any in recent history, and there are many unknowns. While these times are trying, I'm impressed with how we continue to work together for our common good. Whether it be neighbors looking out for one another, corporations searching for a cure to the virus, or our governments working together at all levels to serve our nation and our individual communities. I've also been impressed with the resiliency of our Walnut Creek team. All of us have made major adjustments in both our personal and professional lives, and yet there is still a willingness to help in any way possible. Thank you for all you have done and all you continue to do. To state what is obvious, we are dealing with many uncertainties. We do not know how long this will last, how impactful it will be in the short and midterm, or how different our world will be in the long run. What has been proven time and again is if we can treat one another with care and compassion and are flexible and adaptable, we will get through this together and will be stronger over time. I want you to know that our executive team is meeting daily and making decisions about how to proceed and are doing so with all of you and our community in mind. In addition, we're attempting to make decisions that will get us through this crisis and position us well for the longer term. I know many of you have made considerable sacrifices over the past few weeks. While our pets are happier than ever, I'm sure we are all feeling cooped up and we may be maxing out our Netflix accounts. Unfortunately, we're going to need to continue to make sacrifices for a while longer. Schools in the Bay Area will be closed through May 1st, and we will likely be living with the current social restrictions until at least then. As you can imagine, similar to the stock market and the national economy, our local economy is taking a big hit. Most of our local businesses are closed or scaled back, and downtown is nearly empty. As such, it is absolutely imperative that we limit spending city funds as much as possible. The more money we can save now, the more options we will have going forward. I ask each and every one of you to think very carefully about what purchases are necessary before you make them. I know many of you are wondering what will happen after April 7th, as I previously communicated that all employees would be paid through then. We are reviewing the recently passed federal legislation as it will likely impact our decision, and I intend to have an answer to that question by mid-next week. Thank you for your patience, and I want you to know that your executive team and I are working around the clock in order to make and communicate decisions as quickly as possible. Keep up the great work, and together we will meet this moment and be on the other side of this crisis. I look forward to when we can all be together in person again, and until then, I'll see you on Zoom.